Hello and welcome back to our Pokemon Radical Red playthrough. This is part 8. In last episode we had ourselves our gym battles against not one gym leader but two gym leaders. We went ahead and fought Misty, and then we had a little surprise gym leader at the top at the Cape with a gym battle against Bugsy, which we have won. Now in between episodes I have gone ahead and I've done exactly what I said I was going to do, and I looked up a lot of the changes in this game, Radical Red, compared to normal Pokemon, and oh boy, is there a lot of changes. There is pages upon pages upon pages of just changes from base stats to moves to abilities, even new abilities and stuff like that. So obviously I'm not going to be able to cover all of that, but I did pick out a couple of favorites to go through as we go through the episode, and also I did go ahead and I did fill out the DexNav for Route 25, which we will go ahead and show off in just a moment. But for right now, team recap, not a whole lot has changed. Our team is still the same team. But we do have a couple of extra members in the box, which I will get to very, very shortly, because I did catch a couple of new Pokemon when I was testing something out. But the most notable change is Mankey has evolved, and everyone's gained like a level or two. I don't think there's been any actual like moveset changes, that's not important. But Luxray is very close to evolving. It evolves next level, and there is a little something that I learned about Luxray that has me a little bit excited to get a Luxray actually. So right now, we're going to start off with DexNav review, and honestly, Pokemon here, for anyone that may have watched my Kaizo Emerald playthrough, there is two Pokemon on this list, right here, for the daytime, that definitely light up in my eyes, I guess is the way to say it. But I have Tailo here, which, honestly, was a really, really clutch member of our Kaizo Emerald playthrough, and we also have Zangoose, which was very similar. Now, I did actually start DexNav chaining these Pokemon. As you can see by on the right, there is a search level and a level bonus. As it turns out, this DexNav bonus does not go away. Straight up, stays forever. So this Tailo always has 8 extra levels on it, and when I do try and find it, I can see basically most of the moves that it has, and I can see if it's going to have up to 3 IVs, I believe, which is pretty dang good. I don't know if I'm going to permanently slap one of these Pokemon onto my team or not, but at the moment I know how the DexNav works, and honestly I'm kind of happy about it. But either way, as for the Pokemon that are here, there is one notable Pokemon that has me a little bit interested, and that is Slackoff, okay? Found in the nighttime, the Slackoff's had an ability change. That's right, it doesn't have Truant, which honestly makes it so good. Well, let me rephrase that. It does have Truant, but Truant has been changed. Rather than being unable to do anything every other turn, instead you can now use healing moves every other turn. Instead, you can't attack every turn. But that means you can just spam Slack Off in my mind. And, you know, Slacking's base stats kind of make it so that that's fine. I think that that's going to be absolutely nuts, so I'm probably going to grab a Slack Off at some point. But either way, that is our DexNav. And to be honest, I feel like I need to go and show the Tailo and the Zangoose that I went ahead and caught. I caught them at very different points in the DexNav. I caught one right at the beginning, and both my Zangoose were caught pretty early on into the beginning, as well as I didn't really get the DexNav chain up that high for that. But we have ourselves a Zangoose. It has Tough Claws, which is an interesting ability. It also has its XS in special attack, unfortunately, which isn't the greatest, right? It's not the greatest. But we have Quick Attack, we have Slash, we have Pursuit, and we have Revenge. Whether I'm going to use this or not, I'm not entirely sure. We have another Zangoose, though, of a Serious Nature, with 2 S's in IVs. As you can see, it's pretty easy to get maxed out IVs by DexNaving, which is pretty nice. No crazy different moves, except this one had False Swipe, meaning I have a Pokemon to catch Pokemon, which is pretty nice. We have ourselves Ack, the Swallow. Yep, my naming is on point. Modest Nature, which isn't great, but S and HP, has Guts. Did I catch it because I had Guts? Yes. But the notable one, the one that I caught after like 8 level bonuses, searched level 33 or whatever on the DexNav, was this Tailo. Okay, I called it Boo. Don't ask why I called it Boo. I don't know why I called it Boo. I'm looking back at myself and going, why the hell did I call this Boo? But Naughty Nature, 3 S's in its IVs, has Guts, and honestly, it came with a special move of Steel Wing. So I'm going to be playing around with the DexNav a lot. I don't think I'm going to be taking any of these Pokemon right this second. But I played around with the DexNav, I understand what that's like, and honestly, I'm I am very heavily debating whether I want to shiny hunt in this game, just because I know if I shiny hunt with the DexNav, I'm going to be getting a really good Pokemon at the end of it. But for right now, let's go ahead and let's continue. First of all, we're going to speak to this dude, because he should give me Dig. He should give me Dig. Well, I guess I have to be up the Team Rocket dude first, but he should give me Dig. And to be honest, I will take any TMs I can right now, because our movesets are, I guess they're okay. They're okay. They're nothing crazy. I had a look at some movesets for some of the Pokemon that we have currently in our party. For example, like Petilil. Petilil isn't really going to get any great moves, to be honest, while it's a Petilil. Its real good moves will come when it turns into a Lilligant, and when it becomes a Lilligant, it will learn the beautiful, beautiful move that is known as Quiver Dance. And honestly, I am kind of down for that. I'm annoyed that Karate Chop didn't KO. I really am. It was so close. It was so close. I thought the crit would be enough, but it's like 1 HP, isn't it? I guess at least we can Power Up Punch. But to go over, I wrote down some of the most important changes that I noticed in this game. And first and foremost, the most important change that you might ever hear in Pokemon history. Delibird buff. And not just Delibird buff. Delibird big buff. Ability change to Surprise, which honestly I didn't write down what Surprise did and now I've forgotten what it was, but it has base 100 attack now and like base 105 speed, which is a massive increase to its base stats. And honestly, I saw its moveset, it now learns like extreme speed and moves like that. I am excited to use a Delibird. I'm genuinely going to use a Delibird when I can. That's going to be a Pokemon that I'm going to have on my team, and it's actually going to be somewhat competitively viable, and I'm so excited for that. Another one was Ledian. I was told that Ledian was bug fighting. I did go ahead and like double check and had a look at what its attack stat may have become. Its attack stat was changed from base 35 to 90, which is honestly a pretty dang big buff. It also got like Iron Fist as its ability or something along those lines, which has also been boosted to 1.3 times damage. There is a lot of pretty dang good buffs. But the most overwhelming thing that I saw was, instead of Gigantamaxes, right, this game has Mega Forms for all of the Pokemon that can normally Gigantamax. I'm checking this Den as well, because Dens are pretty dang good. I'm assuming... Wait, Psychic? Psychic? I don't know if we need this. I'm probably gonna just come back and do Dens off screen, to be honest. I'm not gonna catch the Pokemon, just gonna claim the rewards. But a lot of the Pokemon that can Gigantamax have themselves a Mega. And there is one Mega in particular that looked straight up busted, right? And I mean, like, ridiculously overpowered ability level of busted. And that is Mega Machamp. Mega Machamp in this game has what is essentially Parental Bond, the ability that Mega Kangaskhan gets. While it has a base like 150 attack stat roughly, I think I have that slightly wrong, I'm like 5 off, can't remember if it's 145 or something, but 150-ish base attack with Parental Bond to hit twice, and I am certain that it can learn Power Up Punch. If you remember how busted... I'm gonna say that move a lot. I'm gonna say that word a lot, sorry. But if you remember how busted Mega Kangaskhan was on release, and how it just immediately shot up to Ubers, yeah, you can imagine how nuts that's gonna be. I also went to Spark this Ledian, and it's bug fighting, not bug flying. I've already forgotten the thing that I mentioned just a few minutes ago, because I'm a dummy-dumb, and I remember base Pokemon stuff, not new Pokemon stuff. I really do. Another notable change, though, was... I am having to look this up, because, to be honest, my eyes right now... Lapras. Lapras had a type change. And I like the type change. Rather than being a water and ice type, it is now going to be a water and dragon type. That's right, Lapras is finally the dragon it always half deserved to be. I didn't look up if Gyarados had any of the changes like that, or Charizard, or any of the others like Aerodactyl, but Lapras did have a type change. I saw it while I was scrolling through, and I was like, ooh, ooh. Notably, because Lapras is one of those Pokemon that has a Gigantamax, and I was scrolling through the Gigantamax Mega list looking at what was completely busted, because I felt like that was fun. The last one that I'm going to go over, though, the last notable change of a Pokemon that I kind of want to grab, is Gallade. And that's because Gallade had an ability change. Gallade's ability change gives it an ability called Blade Master, which essentially buffs up all of those moves like Slash, Sacred Sword, all of those types of moves, like Night Slash and all of that type, to give them higher base power, and I think an extra +1 on crit ratio as well. So that also seems incredibly, incredibly, incredibly good. Which of these Pokemon I use on my team and which of them I don't, I have no idea at the moment. I've seen so many good buffs to Pokemon, even like a lot of the weaker Pokemon have been buffed to make them look really dang good. So our team could end up as anything at the moment. At the moment we're using a lot of just random Pokemon that I've just shoved together, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. For right now though, let's go ahead and show what Luxray truly is now. But it deserved to be. Luxray's had beautiful, beautiful changes. Beautiful changes. I'm so happy to have a Luxray right now. It finally gets to live up to the spotlight that it deserves. Finally. Just let me go to the summary screen. Just let me go. Let me just let me just. Oh, look at the typing. Oh, it's beautiful. It's everything it needed. It's everything it's ever deserved. Electric Dark type Luxray. I will kiss whoever made the decision to make this an Electric Dark type Luxray in this game right on the mouth. I'll do it. I'll straight up do it. It's beautiful. It's so, so nice. It's also had a bunch of move changes, but they're really late on. But Luxray, I think, is going to stay on our team for a while at least, because I am very, very excited to have an Electric Dark type Luxray. I like the fact that I have Stab off of Bite. That is a really handy thing to have. But I guess we'll check the decks now and see if we've seen any of the Pokemon that are on this route. Sizzlipede. And Cherubi. But I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing with like the whole DexNav review thing. One, because it's funny to say DexNav review, and also because it really does take a while to get some of those DexNav Pokemon encounters. The Zangoose took me genuinely like 30 minutes to find it, because it's a 1% encounter rate, and I was not being lucky. Survivor, funnily enough, was my first encounter when it turned to nighttime. And that's also the 1% for nighttime, Zangoose and Survivor. But Zangoose did not want to come out to play. I genuinely was wondering if it was like a misprint at a certain point, and I was wondering if there was even a Pokemon there. So I don't really want to do that on the screen anymore. I'm going to do that when I'm not in the middle of recording, because it takes so long. Instead, there's going to be sort of the thing that we do at the start of the episode, where we can go through and be like, hey, these Pokemon are here. We might use some of these later. Because eventually, we're going to get to a gym. Who knows, maybe it'll even be Surge, right? It could genuinely be Lieutenant Surge that this happens on, but we're going to get to a gym, and we are going to hit a hard wall of a Pokemon that we really can't beat with the 6 Pokemon that we bring with us, and we need to go and swap something out with a very specific Pokemon from previous routes. And knowing what those Pokemon are is going to be incredibly helpful to me, and maybe to some of you as well if you're playing along. Who knows? Who knows? Plus, eventually we're going to start finding some of those really rare Pokemon, like I imagine Larvitar and Gible, and, you know, the generic rare Pokemon, not necessarily Zangoose. Zangoose is a great Pokemon, but I wouldn't classify it as 1% rare. 5% rare? Maybe. 1% rare? No. That's for, like, your Garchomps of the world. But we'll see. We'll see. Who knows, maybe it's this route right here. It's probably not, considering it's a nice fluffy route full of grass and ponds. But maybe Gibble's right here. Who knows? I assume it's probably in a cave. It's gotta be in a cave, right? In fact, most, if not all, of the really rare Pokemon I have in my head, like Beldum, and Larvitar, and Gible, and Dano to go into a Hydreigon, you know, all of those sorts of Pokemon, they all seem to be in caves. So, kind of want to go to Diglett Cave right now and see what we can find, but I will resist the urge. I will resist the urge. So the level cap for this next gym is level 34. That's right, I also found the level cap. There's like a whole Google Docs spreadsheet of basically any and all information you could possibly desire. And I am a little bit of a stats nerd, and I see a bunch of information in a table, and I'm like, ooh, that looks fun. Because my mind works very stupidly, and I like stats. That's my favorite part about school, statistics, which is not something a lot of people say, I imagine. I'm the fishing guru. I simply love fishing. I cannot bear to go without. Tell me, do you like to fish? Nope, but I'm gonna tell you I do, so you give me free stuff. Yep, young friend. I'm never coming back to visit you. I am not your friend. I am here to loot from your body. That makes it sound like he's dead. Let's not say that phrase. We are not looting from his body. Nope, that's not what we're doing. There's a lot of DexNav stuff that I can go to see. Hi, Brendan. Oh, hey, Carlos. It's been a while. I snagged 2 badges since we first met. Same? You too, huh? I thought so. Let's put each other to the test. Let's not do that. How about we don't do that exact thing that you just said we should do? I don't want to battle you, Brendan. Although if you're going to lead with a Loudrip, that does make me feel a little bit better about leading with a Mankey, and that's fine. Primate, not Mankey. We're evolved. I'm sorry. How dare I insult my Primate this way? I can get 2 power punches off right now, and that's going to be huge. Especially considering we're set in with this. Don't do too much. Okay. That's really 1 HP away from putting me into berry range. That's so rude. What are you doing? Do you have a ghost type? Lunatone. I'm kind of okay with this. I'm gonna get another attack buff, and I have assurance. And I should outspeed, right? I really don't outspeed? Primate really doesn't outspeed Lunatone, or at least his Lunatone, which maybe is a fast nature or something weird, but still, damn. I have a Dark-type Luxray, though. That's right, a Dark-type Luxray. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's beautiful. I have the Intimidate, I have Stab Bite. Is Stab Bite gonna be the thing that saves me right now? Who knows? Power Jump's gonna hurt. We should live it okay. That's fine, that's respectable. Bite should just annihilate it. Look at that Stab Bite damage, isn't it beautiful? How many times am I going to call this Luxray beautiful in the next 2 episodes, do you think? I'm going to put my bet on 15. 15 times. And I can control how many times I say it. So I should have the bet right, theoretically. Theoretically. Oh no, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that, don't. Okay, alright, whoa there. Whoa there, buddy. We don't need you brick breaking my new dark type, okay? Listen, I'm very happy I have this new typing, but let's not add to my weaknesses, okay? Let's not do that. Kind of rude. Kind of rude. So I'm weak to bug now. I'm weak to fighting now. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to get used to that because I'm very used to Luxray's normal typing of being weak to ground, and that is it, which is very easy to remember. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Wake up, slap. I guess I don't need Swift and Tail Slap at the end of the day. Tail Slap's been made to be 100% accurate, so we don't really need to worry about having Swift, which is kind of nice. It's kind of nice. Grovile. I'm gonna actually swap out, which might seem a little bit silly. Is it a little bit silly? I'm gonna go into Dub Wall. I am gonna swap out. I kind of want to keep the Intimidate for whatever might be last. This might be a mistake. Oh yeah, that's gonna suck. That's gonna suck. That's gonna suck, because I'm not gonna have the damage to stop him from doing that. I'm just gonna headbutt. We're gonna slowly get this Grovile to like +6, and it's gonna absolutely be the worst thing of all time. We are evolved. Headbutt does a good amount. Headbutt does a really good amount. That was a solid amount. That must have hit him right in the stomach. You know, that Grovile is winded right now. Let's not leaf play. No. Calm down. Look at Fluffy putting in the work, though. We are a big fluffy sheep right now, and his moves are not doing anything. We have a tank. We have an actual tank on the field. With the cannon and everything. Loading up the shells, ready to fire. It's great. I love having a tank. That was actually beautiful. Like Luxray. Also beautiful. And Corefish. Okay, well I'm just gonna click Headbutt because why not? I don't think this thing can really do much damage to me at the end of the day. Yeah, that does nothing. I just click Headbutt a bunch, and we should be absolutely fine. You can Aqua Jet as many times as you like, buddy. That is not doing enough damage to get rid of me. Look at just how tanky we are. Look at the amount of moves that we just took. We just took so many attacks. Holy. I slightly underestimated Dubwool. I did. I really didn't think it was going to be that crazy, and then that just happened. And, to be honest, wow. You're seriously just a step ahead of me. It's admirable, really. I've got another useful item for you, my friend. Interesting. Lucky Egg speeds up training significantly. I think this is a 4 times boost now. Rather than the Lucky Egg, which normally gives you like 1.5 times, you know, XP, I think they made it like 4 times XP or something absolutely ridiculous. I don't remember if it was changed to 2.5 times or 4 times. I know it was an extra like 2 increments compared to normal. So if it was like 1 times, if you think of 1 times as the base, I'm going to explain how my brain works with this real quick so I don't seem dumb. But if you think of 1 times as the base, and the game normally makes it 1.5 times XP, then it got boosted to 2.5 times XP. If it's normally 1 times as like a base, and 2 times as the base in the game, then it's been made to a 4 times. It's got an extra like 2 increments, and that's how I've remembered it. But I don't remember what the base was for the game, whether it was 1.5 or if it was 2. I don't know why my brain has told me this, but it's what my brain is doing. Either way, 4 right now. Do we have any den maybe on the next route? I kind of want to see if there's a den on the next route. Which is a silly thing to go and look for, but also... Oh, there is! It's right at the start. Nice! Okay, alright, I don't even have to look around. What do we have here? Drowsy. I don't want a Drowsy. I do want the stuff, don't get me wrong. I want the stuff inside. I'm gonna go along Diglett Cave real quick. I don't know if we'll be able to go along, like, the entire cave, or if we'll get stuck halfway from, like, a rock smash, boulder blocking us or anything like that. We have Slickobra, we have Sandile, and we have Drillbur. Honestly, a pretty interesting trio of Pokemon right there, to be honest. Do we have a DexNav thing under the cave, is what I'm curious about, though. Diglett, can I run away? I can. Nice. Wooper, gross. The genuine disgust of Wooper, just, ugh. Why a Wooper? I don't want to get that on my shoes. Beauty. Beauty. I need to see if Stunfisk has been buffed. My boy. I need... Oh, what's this? Oh! This is a den? Stonjourner. I think that had a special defense buff, to be honest. I think that was a Pokemon that was buffed. I really did take a look at those buffs, okay? I say I had a brief look. I really did try and read as much of it as possible, because I was curious. I'm not going to remember everything. Just keep that in mind. I will leave a link to the Google Docs in the description, for sure, of the place where I looked up all of the stat changes and stuff. But, yeah. Fainted Pokemon has no energy left to battle. It can still use moves like Cut outside of battle. I will need to come back here once I get cut, huh? Looking for Abra, want to trade one for Mr. Mime. Nope. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. I was hoping maybe there was some changes to over here, but it seems to be exactly the same. And I can't get to that Mega Stone that I saw before, because there is a Rock Smash Boulder on the right that I didn't know about. Do I have any repels? I bet you I don't. Of course I don't. Why would I have repels? Alright, well, let's just run on back with the speed up then. That'll be easy enough. Wooper, maybe we'll even see a rare Pokemon on the way. Who knows? It's possible. It's possible that we can see something other than a Diglett if I could go to the right. Still 3 Pokemon to find in here. Okay. Alright, well, we can do a whole bunch of DexNav reviews at the start of next episode. And next episode, we will also go ahead and complete the SS Anne, and possibly, I'm going to make no promises on this last part, but we can possibly make our way into the gym as well. If you guys have enjoyed this episode, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, bye!